I give them straight, or no hands, no hat. I don't know what to think about that. I'm into the points, but they're not your average points.
Lauren and I love being part of this community. Thanks, Madam and all. Happy Mario Party 8 Friday 2. Closing parenthesis.
Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome to Friday Night Mario Party 8, the second to last board in this particular series that we've been doing before it all starts over again. Thank you for joining me. I started the stream a little later than usual because I really needed some time to just chill. Yesterday I had my annual physical exam, woo, but I also had to get a tetanus shot. I had to get my tetanus vaccine updated, which hurts so much. Not the shot itself. The shot itself is like nothing. After, it's so sore. And so it has a little bit of side effects. Felt a little bit woozy a couple times today where I just was like, whoa, I need to just like lay down and breathe and drink water. So for that reason alone, I would make the stream like shorter than usual, but aside from that, I'm gonna keep this stream short, like a lot shorter than most of the other Mario Party streams, because this controller is the absolute worst for my thumb condition. So I have what's been diagnosed as trigger thumb. I'm getting surgery for it next month. And this is the worst controller because it's like this. You basically have to like squeeze your hand together. And I can't even use my left arm because it hurts so much because thumb vaccine. So I did yoga not that long ago. And it was literally like the first time yoga has ever made me cry. And it was a cry because of pain. So I may have overdone it. Whoops. But anyway, I'm just like a hot mess over here trying to recover from my pain. So I'm falling apart, but it's okay. So anyway, that's why I'm late. And I want to also add to that, there are 2 boards left in Mario Party 8, including tonight's board, which is DK's Treetop Temple. That's the winner. It was not winning, and then for like the whole week, and then there was a tie, and then it came out on top. So here you go. We have DK's Treetop Temple tonight, meaning only the Bowser board. Only the Bowser board is left. It's the worst one in the game, though, so it's like, whatever. But I'm gonna leave it out of the next round we do. The next round we do will be, like, post-surgery. We'll get the first 3 games in the series, so, like, 1, 2, and 3 on the N64. And then when we get to GameCube era, that's going to go on hiatus until I am healed and can like actually play games with a controller again. I think that round I'm just going to leave Mario Party 8 out until like the next round when it's just like Mario Party 1 and 5 left. So that's kind of the plan. So this is the last time we're going to see this for a while. And we only have 1 board left anyway, but it's just such a not good for your hand. And especially when I'll be healing, it's definitely not good. So I'm gonna have to wait on that. So that's kind of the idea. So I love Mario Party 8. I love it so much. Oh my God, no, and if you love it too,
no, you ruined
here it is. Hey, Jilly. Oh my god!
Good evening.
Tearing up my
Thank
couch.
God it's Mario Party Friday.
Aw, thank you, Cass. Thank you for the bits. And thank you, Rolly, for the sub. All the bars to you, and all the bars to Phoenix Warriors as well. 2 subs so far today, so thank you guys so much for those. If we can get all the bars in chat if you have them. Oh, wait a second. And we have a gift sub as well. Thank you so much for 2 gift subs. Phoenix Warriors. Gift and subs to Chihuahua Cart, sorry, and Rainbow Road 1996. Thank you so much. No, we have a hype train going on too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, all the bars, you guys, and thank you, Scottman, for those bits as well.
As you can see, when we are starting a hype party, a fire starts.
Thank you guys so much.
MW in Odie's bedroom is catching on fire.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, everybody. All the support. Thank you so much, and thank you for helping me to get my sub goal back up. I'm going to start saying hi to everybody in chat. So we have Ms. Mario Fan 7, Phantom Tempest, Stardev94, Kirby Cart 641, Rainbow Road 1996, Psycho Nacho Man, Phoenix Warriors Tim Lauren, Stardev, I think, I already got you, I'm sorry, Stardev, Scottman 895, Soup is on the Moon, welcome. First time chatting, well, welcome on in. Let's see. Lovely Kin, Schliam. Happy Friday, Big Bree. Ooh, yeah, I'll use my nose to push the buttons. It'll be really cool. Oh, man. Yeah, so I was, did I get everybody? Casanova, 64, Chihuahua Cart. Brandon R3DS. Thank you so much. And thank you to anybody who, is lurking, who's joining me tonight as well. Okay, so anyway, tomorrow night I have like 3 Just Dance streams planned. Actually, I did have 3 Just Dance streams planned. Now it's down to 2. Because I'm not gonna play that tomorrow. I was originally like, well, maybe I'll play that tomorrow, but there's no way. My arm is so sore. Even if it's a world better tomorrow,
you know what? I was
it's not
happening. You want to
no.
do hip hop? You gotta stand like this. Start out.
Psycho, thank you so much for the 4 gift subs and the 69 bits for 69 subs. Thank you so much. Sherry Bing, Water Pixels, C9 Cage, Phantom Tempest, congrats on those gift subs courtesy of Psycho. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you can get all your Psycho chips in chat, do it. Or all your boss, either one. All the boss to you guys. Thank you so much. So I'm not going to be playing Just Dance tomorrow. We're going to have a movie night instead, which I said was my backup anyway, and I wanted to do regardless, and like back when I wrote out everything I wanted to do schedule-wise leading up to surgery, I didn't factor movie night in, and I was kind of like, oh crap, I forgot, but now it works out. So we're gonna have movie night tomorrow. If you guys have never been here for a movie night of mine before, it's basically a watch along, but because I don't own any movies, I'm not like, I don't own any movies. Like, I don't have the licensing or the, I can't broadcast them for you is what I'm trying to say. I do not have that, what's the word I'm looking for? All my words have escaped me. I just don't, I don't have that power. So, basically we time it. We start the same movie at the same time, watch together, and I kind of just commentate over it. I usually pick one of my favorite movies or one of my guilty pleasures. We've had like 2 guilty pleasure movies, one actual like favorite movie for not just me, but a lot of us. So far we've watched Mean Girls on movie night. We've also watched the Bratz movie, which is totally a guilty pleasure, and Sleepover, which is another guilty pleasure. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna watch Bridesmaids because it's wedding season. I've talked about it a lot. I just watched it like twice recently, but it's one of those movies I could watch on repeat, honestly. And the second time I didn't really watch it. I just had it on while I was doing stuff. Sleepover was so stupid and I really enjoyed it. It's such a guilty pleasure movie, it really is. Also, Big Pixie, I should make my own movie. I've made my own home movies, but they're not, no one would be like, wow, let's watch that. Not for legitimate reasons, anyway. Rainbow Sprinkles, welcome to the chat. I know, I don't own a major entertainment company. How dare I? So, anyway, I'm planning on Bridesmaids tomorrow. It's not, I try to pick like a free movie on YouTube, and I thought Hot Rod might be free, but it's not. So I'm just gonna go with a wedding movie instead. And it's on Peacock and Hulu, I think. It's on Hulu, Peacock, and something else. So if you have any of those streaming services, you'll be fine. Or if you just own it on DVD or you want to rent it or something, I'm sure you can rent it from somewhere for like $2 or $3 if you really want to watch along. Or if you're really familiar with the movie and you just want to hang out and hear commentary, that works too. So that's what's happening tomorrow night. The stream's going to start at 8. I'll probably start the movie around like 8:15-ish, 8:20, something like that. But that's kind of my plan. I was like, we're gonna have a movie night tomorrow, because even my doctor yesterday, I'm like, this shot makes your arm really sore, I hate it. And she's like, yeah, so you're gonna take it easy this weekend, right? And I was like, yeah. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm not playing Just Dance this weekend. I think I'm gonna do... Well, I think my next... I want to try and do a Just Dance stream on YouTube in addition to on Twitch. Although I might have it be like pop-up style. I have a couple weeks coming up where I don't have a lot going on. And I'm trying to figure out... Like, I don't have a lot going on where I have plans where I have to be somewhere or do something with somebody. So I kind of just have plans with myself to like work on Etsy stuff. Work on things that I won't be able to do after surgery. And one of those things I want to do is a couple pop-up streams, like maybe some craft streams, Just Dance, maybe some YouTube streams. So just keep an eye on my Discord. I'm still working out the kinks, because I want to make sure I have like everything that I actually do, like any kind of obligations covered first, so I'm not like canceling things or making false promises or whatever. But anyway, I can't wait for the day Hot Rod is somewhere so that you can have it for movie night. Me too. I love Hot Rod so much. It's so funny and it's so dumb. It's definitely one of my favorites. And Rolly, Rolly, I did say hi to you because your sub message went off for... Oh, your sub message didn't read. Okay, no, your sub went off. The message didn't read. I'll read your message now. Thank you so much. Now I see what you mean. Anyway, hi, long story short, I've been busy with finals, so I'm just gonna pop in. Also just went to my first convention, DragCon LA. Oh my gosh, how fun! One more thing, I want to wish you all the positive vibes. Thank you so much, Rolly. Oh, that's like, hold on, your actual message is popping up too. Let me send you lots of love and positive vibes. You can't see me, but I am creating a heart with my fingers. Love you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was a message with it, because usually Siri reads them, but apparently she was like playing favorites or something. I don't really know. Thank you so much, Rolly. I hope you had a blast at your first con. First con's definitely an experience, and hopefully it was a great one. Who else just... Darkstar, I don't think I said hi to you yet. Welcome on in. Now, Siri is a big hater sometimes. I mean, even with long messages, usually she reads it up to a point and then she just stops. She's like, okay, I'm done. But she didn't even try with this one. You're right. It did not go off. And thanks, Brandon. This is my Australia shirt, so I know you'll appreciate this one. When the wildfires happened in Australia a few years ago, Shelley Cove sold these shirts. It actually has, like, Australia on the back of it with, like, I don't know if that's, hopefully that's on the camera, but this is one of my favorite shirts. I've had it for a long time, and it's like my favorite Shelley Cove shirt, even though it's not a turtle, like, whatever. And Shliam, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. All the bahs to you. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's, I love the color, too. Like, this is one of my favorite colors. So, and Alan, oh my gosh, I have to dab the other way today. I can't dab, there you go. I can't do it this way. I cannot lift my arm past here. I was literally crying doing yoga. I was trying so hard to, like, do it. And they say, like, oh, well, if you use your arm, like, it makes it not sore for as long. But I think I, like, did too much, because I try really, like, I'm one of those people, when I'm working out, I'm like, I will do this, and it's like, you need to stop. So, Anyway, don't feel bad. It didn't hurt to go that way. This actually works. See, you got double dab. But my go-to is this way because I'm right-handed. Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to talk for a little bit because I won't be here. Or, I won't be streaming as long tonight because of the game. But, yeah, wow, free dab. The advice is, one of my friends told me that planks really help. I've actually had multiple people tell me this, and I planked a lot. But I also did, like, plank and downward dog and plank and down, and I'm like, this is probably not what they meant, but it's fine. I got through it. It's great. If I really hurt myself, I'm just gonna take it easy tomorrow, because I won't even be playing anything tomorrow. Come on, Wii. I got you. You need to turn on. Okay, it was not turning on its own. I might have to mess with this a couple times because the Wii likes to be funky. On my TV, it'll look weird. Like, it won't look clear. It won't look that way for you guys, but it'll look that way for me, so. Oh, wow, it's clear! Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry about it. Whoa, Kaboomek! How's it going? Thank you so much for the 34 months
but they're not your average points.
of Ba Family Hype. Chillin'. Did she read that? If she did, I didn't hear it, but I'll read it. Thank you so much, Kaboomek. Great to have you here. Where's my Wii menu? I know you guys can't see this yet. I'm just waiting to get this loaded in. I guess I can turn off the Mario RPG music, too. Though it is lovely. That's a game we haven't seen in a while. Hey, I'm blue! Oh. I was blue for a hot second. Yeah, the Forest song! It's so good. Oh, I'm blue again. What happened to this? I thought... Okay, there we go. Yay! There's my Wii menu. Wii. Thanks, Birdo. I love that Birdo has this little, like, Wii. I think it's Birdo. It sounds like it. Okay. I don't... Chihuahua, that's a good question. I honestly don't. I think it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Is Mario RPG on the online?
Like Switch?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No? That's kind of surprising. What the heck? Why is it not on there? It's on everything else. Wow. Alright, well. Oh, I guess it's split ownership with Square, so that's probably why. There's always some, like, big drama behind the games that you're like, come on, just put it on there. Like, I want to play DK64, and I own it on the N64, but I don't have the expansion pack, so I can't play it. And then I also own it on the Wii U. Like, I got it virtually, but it's so inconvenient because I never have this system hooked up unless I know I'm going to stream something on it. You know, in an ideal setup, I guess I could just keep it plugged in and set up, but I don't know. I just haven't had it that way, and it's just, like, not ideal anyway, because I don't have, like, the kind of controller I want to use for it. I just want that to be on the Switch Online so I can use the N64 controller for it. Call it a day. Is this too loud? Sorry, this might be too loud. This OST is my childhood! It's a fun one. It's very Sonic. Okay. Alright, you guys. Well, go ahead and put your... Oh, wait a second. Yes. Go ahead and put your characters in chat. Nightbot's ready. This is, like, too loud for me. Okay. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. So since it's part of a subscription package, there could be issues if Square still wants the money for any revenue. Yeah, which they do. It's a business at the end of the day. Also, this background, this pink background is... Hold on. If I take my... Why can I not see this right now? Here. Woo! It has the ladies and the bad bros. It was like one of those like random backgrounds that Nintendo released back in the day. A lot of my layouts come from those. Whoa, Scott Man picking the first character, picking Hammer Bro. Gotta love it. Rolly picking the next character, Princess Birdo. Yeah, the LGBTQ plus queen. And then lastly, we have Shliam, who picks me. Wow, thanks. Thanks for picking Wario twice. Rigged, rigged, rigged. Still can't believe we only have one Mario Party 8 minigame. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But it's the one with the most dramatic ending, so I'm kind of excited about that at least. Oh man, alright Shliam. Yeah, we just have a second Wario. Does that mean you want Waluigi? Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna get off this screen. Anyway. Alright, I guess I'm picking... I was gonna say, you probably want Yoshi. I could troll and be like, I'm gonna pick Waluigi instead. Okay, we're not gonna play for 15. I think we'll do like 25. You know what? I'm gonna actually do 20, you guys, just because I don't wanna overdo it. I should probably honestly wear my brace for this as well. I know this is like shorter, and I love this game so much. I don't want it to be that short, but like, it has to be. That's kind of the idea. Let me get my brace really quick too. You can't see Jilly on camera. She's too far over, but she's very, very cozy right now. Okay. Oh my god, I can't even, like... My left arm, you guys! My left arm! Ah! I was so brave yesterday. I got a updated vaccine, yo, and I also got... Like, I had to get blood drawn, and I was, like, really scared. But I did it. I didn't even hyperventilate or anything. I was happy. I cried on the vaccine because I couldn't lay down. Well, I could have, but I was like, I'll just lay down after. But, that was my only, and I convulsed, but I always do that. You guys like these hot, like, details of my sweet phobias and the way I react to dumb stuff that I shouldn't react this much to. Anyway, I really like the gimmick of this board because you can buy multiple stars at once, and I like this board. I don't play it as much as the other ones. I guess just not really for any good reason. I guess just because it's jungle themed, and I'm not huge on the jungle theme usually. It's not even just because it's DK. It's just jungle. Hey, I am on a first streak. I have been going first on every single one of these games lately after never going first for like months. I don't know. Really weird. Okay, why is this dumb? Hold on, this is for me. This isn't for you guys, because you probably don't even notice this, but stupid desync. Okay, also, do I need to... I'll wait until we get to a minigame and then I'll mess with the layout. Anyway. Yeah, we gotta switch back to 4x3, dumb. Yes, I'm really glad that okay, I'm glad that the arrows show, like, which direction, like, it has, like, the moving path. What should we do? How much? 5. Oh, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do this right now because I'm so close. I don't know why I was thinking I would do this, but anyway. What's funny, Lovelykin, is I never cried when I was a kid. Like, my mom said, yeah, you were the easy one. No issue, like, you wouldn't make a big deal. You'd be like, okay, get it over with. Like, I remember I had to get my shots for kindergarten. I didn't cry or anything. I was just like, okay. I don't know what happened. It's like, I hit my it was after my 6th grade shots that the phobia developed. And it's not like anything weird happened. I just, like, it was the first time I ever started to black out afterward, and I, like, passed out And I think that just ruined me, you know? But I really don't even know for sure. It's not like, oh, I have some, like, huge trauma. Like, I just don't even... And people are like, oh, the pain, and I'm like, no, it doesn't even have to be me. It could be somebody else, and I react the same way. So, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've talked about it a lot, though, because I don't get it. Okay, yeah, I need to edit this layout. I'm sorry. Kiwi. These are the weirdest... No, I never put things where it says I put them. Birdo! Ooh, candles. Oh, I feel like we never get candles on these cakes. No. Oh my god, we suck! I'm not fast enough for this. Okay, I need to, do this. And this. Hold on. Let me, make this. There we go. Okay, sorry. I knew I did this last time, yet I just didn't do anything this time until later. It's because it's hard to do it until you're in a game. Like, until you're in the actual game, it's hard to see, like, oh, where should I crop this? Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Now it looks better. No, I've lost! Anyway. Maybe Shliam, but the thing is, like, it happens to me when it's somebody else. So it's not even like just, oh, the anticipation of it being me. I don't know. I wish I had more of an answer, but I just don't. And I'm not gonna get this now, because it's too poopy. Sucks to suck! And I even lost money. Anyway. Yeah. How did we get Peach's birthday cake and then they settled on that monstrosity for that minigame? Like, you couldn't make it any prettier. Wow, you just tornadoed Yoshi! How could you? Yeah, who knows? Brains are weird like that. I don't know. I wish I could figure out what exactly is, like, the reason or the trigger so I could prevent it. Keep saying this, but where were the content updates for Superstars? Who knows? I think at this point, they're gonna just release a sequel. And, you know, there's a possibility that they'll add DLC and have it be part of, like, the Expansion Plus pass or whatever, like they like to do. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, hey, give us more money and just buy a brand new game. And they know we'll do it, so... I've never played Fortune Street because I don't like Monopoly. That's like my least favorite board game, and I know it's Monopoly-esque. I don't know. Everybody who I've talked to, I'm like, oh, I hate Monopoly, but would I like it? They're like, maybe not. Hey, this isn't Superstars. And this is a cute one. I know it's like, people complain because they're like, this just comes down to the last second. And I'm like, well... Your face comes down to the last second, but it's still fun. I know, I have really good comebacks. It's just fun to splatter paint all over these guys. Get away from me! I can't get to that blue one in the middle. Oh my god. See, like, we lost at the last second. Well, we're sucking so far. I love and hate Monopoly. Narasonic. Yeah, I just can't. It's too long and boring and... It's too much of a Monopoly and I just don't like Monopolies, you know? It's in the name. If it comes down to the last second, don't play until the last second. Yeah, this is Splatoon at home, too. I also like that joke. No one's in front of me! Somebody go in front of me so I can steal your money. Although I'm going pretty fast, maybe I'll circle around to where people are. There's the lucky path back there. Yeah, I might as well start buying stuff. Just because I'm broke AF and gotta get some of these. I gotta get some... Yeah, some chance for bonuses somewhere. Candyland's so basic, but I like it because it's basic. I don't like it. Wait. It's not good. How am I trying to say this? I'm trying to do the whole... You're not fat because I hate you. I hate you because you're fat. That's not right either, is it? That's the opposite of what she's... No, she says, I don't... That's really what I was trying to do and I messed it up. I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you. That's what she says, and I was trying to say, like, I don't like Candyland because it's good. It's good because I like it. Makes less sense. That doesn't make any sense either. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to be a mean girl right now, and it's not working. I never had any of the CD-ROM, like, board games. I did borrow Breeze. CD-ROM of Life, though. That was a fun one. And Psycho, thanks for the bid!
I don't hate Candyland because it's fattening. It's fattening
because I hate it. Thanks, Psycho. Thanks for that wisdom. Yeah, that version of Life is really fun. It really is. It's scary because the people look so weird, but it is fun. Yeah, I never had any of the, like, computer games. I would have liked them, for sure. But we also had, like, a Stone Age PC until my sister got a desktop for college. And that was when I was, like, 10 years old. What? I did not do that! Okay, well, the game lies, because I definitely did not just run into the Potaboo. I did not do that. Yeah, their huge heads are so stupid. It's true. But we didn't even have Windows 95. I remember Windows 95 was, like, the cool thing. We didn't have it. Like, we did not. I don't even know what our Windows... I don't know the name of the Windows we had because I was too young and... didn't care. You know, but when my sister got her computer for college, I think hers was I think it was XP. Like, that was the next computer we got. And then my first computer I got, which was when I was like 17, was Windows Vista. And everybody hated Vista, and I was like, I don't think it's that bad, whatever. But yeah, Odie was doing some quiz on Twitter. This was like last week, Brie. And it was like older technology that you had to like count a point for each piece of technology you've used before. And a floppy disk was one of them that I've never used. I've never used a floppy disk ever. And part of the reason is because I was homeschooled, so like in school, I didn't go to regular grade school, so I didn't have like computer classes or like things on the computer where I would have needed a floppy disk. I just didn't do that. And we didn't really have a computer at home that was like current, which I'm sure it took floppy disks, but I don't even know what they were for. I think my dad had some, but I don't even know what was on them. I have no idea. So I've never used a floppy disk ever, which is kind of weird because I grew up in the era, but the first thing I ever, you know, we had CD-ROM, but as far as storage, like the first thing I ever used was like a USB thumb drive. And I didn't even use that until I was like in high school. So, and that was that was when I got like my first iPod and everything, and that was new technology at the time, you know. Before that it was like CD Walkman. But when you got like MP3 players and you know, when I got my first iPod, then it was like, oh, it was just a USB. I had an iPod Shuffle and it was just it was a USB stick essentially. I still have it somewhere. It doesn't work anymore, like you can't use it, but I have it for memory's sake. But we did have one of the Hoyle card game CD-ROMs, and I loved it. I played poker on it all the time. We had that. We had Lemmings. We had the original Warcraft. My dad also played Doom and Wolfenstein. These are like some of my first games. So Doom, Wolfenstein, original Warcraft, Lemmings. We had a couple like kids games. One was like this educational math astronaut game. We had Barbie Fashion Designer. That was the big one. That was the cool one. And it seems like maybe we had Lemmings, but maybe we borrowed it or something, because I don't remember having access to it after a certain point. I don't know, but all good games. All games that are like still around today, weirdly, like, you know, well, and some of them, yeah, garbo, but whatever. But like, as far as like Warcraft and Doom, that's all still around, so it's kind of fun. Why am I looking at the controls for this? I already know what to do for this. Yes, right? The Hoyle card games? They were so good. And they had like the weird contestants. Like, I remember there was an alien dude, and I can't remember his name. But he was really like sarcastic. And I remember he would always stay in the poker games like longer than anybody else. Like, get out, you suck. Alright, no contest. Yeah, there was a T-Rex in one of those Hoyle games. I tried to look up which one I had, and I saw the one that had the T-Rex in it. That wasn't the one I had, though. I wish I remembered. Like, I wish I knew. The alien guy scared me. I always made sure he wasn't in my games. Why is this so out of sync again? Hold on. Again, it's fine for you guys. It's just for me. I notice it, and it's really irritating. Okay, I finally have enough for the star again, so I'll go ahead and use this. Those Hoyle games were so good, because they were so, like, basic. Clubhouse games reminds me of what those games had to offer back in the day, because it's, like, classic games that you can learn how to play digitally, that can also, like, be played IRL. So, I don't know, there's just something about it that's, like, no, that's just charming. I'm glad I got a 6 with that, also. Yeah. We didn't have that one. The one we had, like, Bridge, War, it had a couple different types of poker, but...
I still say, what the heck? I'll check.
Still quote it. What the heck? I'll check. Dumb. Why did you saying he was sarcastic bring back such a strong memory when I didn't remember playing any Hoyle card games before that? That's all it took, Bree. That's all it took. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with those games. And I feel like my dad picked that up at like a yard sale or something for like $1. And it was a gem, so we played it all the time. And it was one of those games, like, I remember sitting, like, with my, you know, it's a one-player game, so I would sit and, like, watch my sisters play, or they'd sit and watch me play. So, it was just a fun time. It had some games on there that I still don't really understand how to play, or that I never really got. Like, I know that some of the games in Clubhouse are like that, too, where I still don't really quite understand them. So I just feel like I need a different explanation. But Clubhouse is honestly one of my favorite Switch games, because it's so easy to play. It's like an easy go-to. It's short and sweet if you want it to be. Rudder Madness! I always call this Rotor Rooter, and I think that's a different game. Or maybe it's just not a game at all, and I just have this Mandela effect where I think it is. Mandela effect happened to me with song lyrics the other day, where I'm like, I swear this word was different. and then you look up the lyrics and, like, you cannot find the word that you thought it was your entire life, and it doesn't even remotely sound like the word you thought it was, and I'm like, oh. I've just been hearing what I want to hear my entire life instead of what it actually was. Runner Madness for, like, Runner Boredom. Yeah, as far as the numbers go, this is definitely the last, like, good one. And it's also, like, it's so good. Like, I really like this one, too. It's not just like, oh, it's good for, like, a later Mario Party. Like, it's one of my favorites. God, no one is ever in front of me! Why is no one in front of me? Chihuahua, I almost read that comment as, the mud looks so muddy. Like, my mind just combined the two words, and I'm like, well, it is mud, but that's not even what you said at all. So... yeah, the mud looks so soupy. This was one of my first Wii games because I didn't have I had, like, no games for the Wii other than sports, because it came with sports. I could afford the Wii, I didn't have any extra money for a game. And I don't think Mario Kart was out yet. So the first game I think I got for the Wii after I got one was Galaxy. I pre-ordered that. So Mario Galaxy. And then... oh, what the heck is this? No! He's just a genie. So, anyway... sucks to suck. Yeah, he got yeeted. Or she. They got yeeted. Anyway, I had Wii Sports, I pre-ordered Galaxy, and then I didn't have... I want to say... maybe that was when I got, like, some random games. Like, I got a couple games, they were like, buy one, get two free at Toys R Us at the time, and I got Trauma Center, Metroid Prime 3, and Sonic and the Secret Rings. None of which I have anymore because, you know, I, like, never played them. And Metroid Prime 3 was good, but it was really intense, and I was like, I need something more laid back than this. Sonic and the Secret Rings was terrible, but the party mode was great. Thank you so much, Cole, for the resub.
But they're not your average points.
Okay, so let's see if this works. The big 6-0. 60 months. The positive and welcoming environment that all you pimps bring every stream is why I kept going for 4 months. Who would have thought...
oh my gosh, thank you so much. Who would have thought that we got here from Melon Pants? Here it is. Here's to you all. Work it. All the bars to you. Cole the Camel. Siri's an idiot. Sorry. But thank you so much for the resub and for the kind message. And 60 months is incredible. A 60-month, not only 60-month sub, but like a 60-month streak, like straight. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Thank you for all your support, and I'm happy to have you as part of this community. Always! Yeah, only 9 more! Ooh, 69! Also, Jilly is snoring right now, and it's really sweet. Like, it's too soft for the microphone to pick up, but... I know everybody's here tonight. We're just having a party. Okay, well... I'm just gonna try it. Just because it's fun. I'm surprised I didn't have actually a moment where it said I never subbed, or in his case, followed. Yeah. Which, by the way, I want to say thanks again to anybody who has newly followed, because I just hit 5,100 followers. So thank you for... I feel like just the other day I hit 5,000, which is incredible as is, but... woo! We're spinning! But it's another hundo, so thank you so much to all the newbies who have followed. I appreciate it. And what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about games on the Wii. How this was... I asked for this game for Christmas and Wii Music, which I don't care what people say about Wii Music. I love it. It's so fun. Like, it's honestly such a good game. I know that it could be better if it had, like, a composition, you know, element to it, but I have had a blast with that game, and I love that game. That is a genuine, fun game to play from the Wii era that you can get for dirt cheap, still. Even with inflation and with the chaos that is like, oh my god, games are so expensive now. No, that one's still, like, less than $5. $5 or less, seriously. It's so fun. Lean, Mean Ravine. This music keeps going out of sync for me. I'm just gonna turn it down on here and turn it up a little bit on here. If it's too loud, let me know. Because I will turn it back down if I want. I can't tell if it's out of sync or not. I think it is. Weird desyncing issues. Okay. The Wii game you played the most is easily Mario Kart. Probably me. Honest, other than this, like, Mario Party 8 I've played a lot too, but I think Mario Kart Wii is definitely the game I played the most on the Wii. And aside from those, I've played a lot of Wii Sports. Like, so much. So much fun. I have played Wii Party. I used to own Wii Party. I don't anymore, but I do own Wii Party U. That's one I should stream sometime in the future. Obviously not anytime soon, but that's one that I should stream, because they are pretty fun. They are pretty fun games. I've said this... Oh my god. I've said this a lot. I have a high turnover with games, because if I don't play something for a long time, I kind of make room for something new, or I sell it to get money to buy a new game instead. And there are times when I've sold games just because I needed money and stuff too, and it's like I wasn't playing it, or I'm like, oh, I'll get it again later, or whatever. So, I know, like, and Wii Party is unfortunately one of those that kind of sucks with, because it's a pretty expensive game to pick up now, and it's like, I wish I wouldn't have sold it now, but oh well, how many times have I actually played it? Like, or how many times would I have actually played it? Like, I haven't even played Party U that much. Before they shut down the online on Wii, there was the app that would show you, excuse me, how many hours you had played on games. Yeah, the Mario Kart Wii was definitely, there's no way. There was definitely the most time put into that one. Yeah, Mario Kart would be mine as well, and all my hours were logged on my Wii because I never owned one. Exactly. Like, we played that game so much together. You played it by yourself sometimes. I played it by myself all the time. It was just a jam. I love it. I'm sorry, I have to do this one more time because it's driving me insane. Okay. Yay, now it's actually synced. Ah! Maybe it's just worse on the Wii. Or the Wii U. Did this game come out before Galaxy? I don't think so, because I would have gotten it if it had, and it came out close enough before Christmas that I asked for it for Christmas. How many Miis did you make? Oh my god, I made everybody I knew, everybody in my family, like extended family, all of my friends. I even made like the priest at my church, some like celebrities and fictional characters. Oh, I made every Mii that I could possibly make. All the Miis. And it was so fun. Gotta wash that chomp. the church one is too relatable. It's because I was going through confirmation classes at the time. Like, right after I got my Wii, I started going to confirmation classes because I was 17. And so I made my priest. And it was hilarious because he would run me over with his car in, like, Coconut Mall. And I'm like, oh. Or, you know, he'd hit those home runs. I made Santa. He made an appearance in a lot of my Let's Plays. It was just so fun to make random characters and people. You gotta love it. Yo, can't forget Santa's golden glove. I know! Santa's still... Oh, come on! Santa's still repping the skill. That golden glove moment. He jumped like 20 feet in the air. Got Odie out. Yo, that was so fun. So for anybody who doesn't know, during COVID, Odie came to visit me when he was finally able to, because we had like a 7-month period where we couldn't see each other at all, because 2 different countries, 2 different laws, 2 different protocols to follow. So he came to visit me finally, because I couldn't go there. I wasn't allowed to go to Canada. They were like, we can't let anybody besides citizens in. So he came to visit me, and we couldn't go anywhere, you know, because there were so many shutdowns and everything was just like takeout or whatever for food and all that. Nothing that was like an activity was open. So we decided to go bowling one night at home. So we got nachos and nacho cheese. We made nachos. We got soda. And we just had because we would always love to go bowling together. Especially like in Canada. That was one of the things we would always do. And so we set up Wii bowling and we made the snacks. So we had the soda and everything, and we had such a fun night. It was so much fun doing that because it was just like, okay, this is the closest we can get. At least Wii bowling exists. It was so fun though. So the story is so cute though. Thanks, Bree. It was definitely one of those like unique COVID moments. Where it's like, this is what we had to do because we couldn't do... No! We couldn't do anything else! Cut from the dream! This game always screws me over. Except for that one time. Once in my life, and the rest of the time, no. I will be the first one gone, usually. I'm pretty good at this one sometimes, though. But then at the very end, it'll come down to, like, the last 2. Yo, Pixie! I'm good at luck-based stuff. I feel like this one, luck is not on my side with this one. Like, if I had been Yoshi, I would be gone. What?! Oh, this is stupid. I want to see my scissors. I didn't lose immediately. This music is also so stressful. Aw, Hammer Bro! Sorry, Hammer Bro. Why don't they have like a parachute on or something up here? Dun, 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 dun. Bye, Birdo. Hey, I at least got some coins, because second... Oh, no, 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 no. Go. Okay. Well, I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to be true. I know. So close. Hey, but I got my money back, so that works. Thanks, game. Thanks for the muns. The monies. Shoot on a boot. Now I have to circle all the way back to get this star because it's at the very beginning. I'm just using this for the sake of getting bonus stars, hopefully. Yoshi loot! Just kidding! 4. It's gonna land on a blue space at least. I'm gonna go this way is the shortest. And I get a free candy, so that works too. Excuse me. What turn are we on? Halfway? That's what I thought. There's the dino from Dino Dino Jungle! I love that Mario Kart track so much. And he or she makes an appearance in this board, which is so fun. I know, the Dino Dino Jungle Dino is such a nice touch. It's very... I love when any Mario game has some type of reference or, you know, throwback to another game. I always think that's so much fun, especially since, like, that's from GameCube era, which I know there's the whole, like, oh, this was supposed to be a GameCube game, but it's not. But regardless, I think it's really cute that they use that. They use something from that. Yay, this is my favorite minigame! This is such a good one, and it's one that would be so easy to put into Superstars, and we complain about it a lot for not being in Superstars. It's just very cute, like, aesthetically, that you're in this toy room, and you're basically in a ball pit. Or a balloon pit. I don't really know. They're all musical, too. This would be a fun one to redo. And it hasn't been in any of the remakes, which I find odd because the controls are so basic, you know, it doesn't deal with motion controls or anything. You'd think that they'd want to put games that don't have the motion control element. I think that's why they left most of them out, was because they were motion control games. You know, how dare they? All mine are up in this. What? I ran out of time! All mine were, like, not near where I was. Yoshi! I want a little inflatable pool that has Mario in the bottom of it. I guess this is supposed to be a playpen. I don't really know. I know, I wish this was in Superstars too. Oh, Jilly. My little snoring girl. Another slow go? No, I'm gonna wait. Well, I might as well not have waited. Does this do anything to help? It actually pushes me back. Shoulda just used the slow go anyway and tried to get that DK space. Or was I past it? No, I don't know. DK throws you to the star, but the one time we've seen that so far, he threw Birdo and Birdo didn't have enough money, so it didn't happen. I know, an hour already? It's very true. It's already been an hour somehow, but I did talk for a bit. I did want to talk to you guys a little bit since gameplay is not going to be as much this time. Wow. Wow. Hey, you know what I got the other day? Because we talked about this last weekend. We talked about Gushers versus Fruit Roll-Up versus Fruit by the Foot. And I was like, oh, I got Fruit Roll-Up, or no, I got Fruit by the Foot recently, and I usually buy Gushers because they tend to be my favorite. Well, I saw the Fruit Roll-Ups for sale that have the tattoos on them, so I had to buy them. And they're so good. It's been such a long time since I've had Fruit Roll-Ups that they have just, like, hit the spot. Like, I don't know. They've been so good to just snack on and to tattoo your tongue with. And Odie had never tried the ones with, like, the tongue tattoos before, so I'm like, they're so fun. Oh, this is so yeah, had Fruit Roll-Ups. lately now. I've had all 3 recently. So what a fun time. Did I miss that? Oh, I missed the last one for sure. I did pretty good though. I may not have gotten a perfect, but I did do pretty good. But yeah, I like, yes, the tropical flavor is honestly the best. The ones I bought are in like a 3-pack where it's like strawberry, blue raspberry, and tropical, and the tropical are so good. And then the Gushers that I have are either tropical mixed or all strawberry, and same thing. I love that they have the juice in them. But... oh no! Cole, they make you uncomfortable! Oh, I really like them. Okay, if I go this way, 1, 2, 3... there's nothing even cool over here. I'm just not gonna use this slow go. Oh, I have all 1s! First place, 1 star, 111 coins. Let's go! I guess I'll go the long way. And buy more candy. I will buy... okay, they're all 20, which I'm gonna buy rice candy because... I mean, I would buy a candy no matter what, just because I know it's gonna... what am I trying to say? It's gonna be better for bonuses. Oh my goodness. Capri Sun! I love my Capri Sun! And I love Kool-Aid Jammers, either or. I don't care, I'm not picky with them. And Knights 93 and Quincy Crossing, welcome to the stream. Anyway. Did they make a Gusher cereal? Not that I know of, but I don't... they very well could have. I have no idea, honestly. I have ordered... this was years ago, but I ordered custom chocolate bars for Christmas one year, like where there was a company that you could make your own chocolate bar, like you pick the type of chocolate, what you wanted in the chocolate bar, and I made one for myself, and it had like... it was the weirdest chocolate bar, but it was so good. It was like milk chocolate, and I had like pieces of strawberry in it, I think. Like dried strawberry. It had Gushers in it. It had like cotton candy Pop Rocks. It had M&Ms maybe. Like it just had all these weird things in it, and it was like all my favorite things, and it was so good. I'm like, why do they not make chocolate covered Gushers? Because that's the same as like, I love chocolate covered gummy bears or Muddy Bears. That's like my favorite candy. But they're really hard to find. You have to get them from like an actual chocolate, like chocolatier or like candy store that's not just like name brands. It's like they make their own chocolate. Like you have to get it someplace like that. So they're really hard to come across. They used to sell like boxed Muddy Bears because I would get them at the rental stores every Friday when I would rent Mario Party or rent games on the N64 as a kid. I would always get Muddy Bears as my candy. They just don't like have them anymore. But yeah. I love chocolate covered gummy bears. And so like chocolate covered Gushers were like the same. So good. I think I may have had marshmallow in the chocolate bar too. Ah! Boop, boop, boop. He's always look, she's targeting me no matter what I do. Go for Hammer Bro once. Just following me. Followed. Literally after me the entire time. The entire time. Super dumb. You were a Cinnabon cereal fan? I don't like any cereal that has golden in the name. Like, I cannot... Golden Grams are disgusting. What's it? Golden Crisp is disgusting. can't do it. Anything with golden in the name, not for me. If they made Golden Girls cereal, it better not be graham cracker flavor, or I'm not. I love graham crackers on their own. I love s'mores, but like I can't do a graham cracker crust, and I can't do graham style or like s'mores cereal because it'll be like too grammy. I can't do it. It's not for me. Like any pie that has a graham cracker crust, I'm out. Come on! I'm so close every time. Oh wait, no, this didn't do anything. Okay, good. I googled it and looks gross, so I think you're onto something. Oh, they're so nasty. Hey, Odie, will you reheat my tea, please? Thanks. Yeah, I'll take care of it later. Since Mama Cola Camel started her clean eating regimen, all the cereals I have are ones I've never heard of before. Favorite cereals are Trix. Oh, I love Trix. And Chocolate Special K. I think I like Strawberry Special K the best. I've had the chocolate one, but the chocolate all sinks to the bottom of the bowl, and then like you don't get any until after. It's like Rice Krispies, like when you put sugar on your Rice Krispies and you scrape it out of the bottom of the bowl.
Honest question, did they change how Special K was made?
I don't know, because it doesn't
Like,
seem the same
flakes
now.
seem like huge.
They
like,
seem different now.
Were they, like, is that a U.S. thing? Or were they just
I don't know. I don't think they would.
Because,
I
like,
think they
when I was in
changed.
Canada, I was like, these are not the same thing.
I don't know. I think they changed. Ew, I don't like those either, Shliam. The disturbing commercials where the Cinnamon Toast Crunch eat each other. No, like, I'm not okay with this. 1 minute. Thank you. Cereal's like 90% sugar. That's why I need it in the morning. That's my go-to breakfast is like, I always say I'm like a little kid because I have to have like a sugary cereal and a big, well not big, but I have to have a glass of orange juice because I get low blood sugar in the morning. I don't really know what that's about, but I do. And come on, Yoshi! Oh, you jerk! But I have to have sugar in the morning. And if I have too much savory, I can't do it. Like, I'll get a stomach ache, I'll have to go to the bathroom, like, it doesn't work. My body is like, huh, no, that's for later, you need sugar, honey, like, what are you doing? And if I don't have enough sugar, I will pass out. Like, I will literally black out. Oh my god, I'm such a grandma, too, because I love Raisin Bran and Raisin Bran Crunch. Oh my god, I love Honey Bunches of Oats. Or have you ever gotten just bunches? It's literally just the bunches. It's so good. I get, anymore I buy like the honey granola and then I'll put it in my yogurt and it's really good. Just Bunches. It's literally, look it up, it's a real cereal. I don't know if they still make it, but it was, when I was a senior in high school, it was new. And I remember bringing like boxes of it to dance and munching on Just Bunches. Cereals made their way into the dance room a lot. Another girl I knew, she used to bring this big box of Frosted Flakes with her to dance to snack on. And you know, being a dancer in the room, you're like, well, can I have some? You know, you have to steal it. Thank you, Odie. Oh, I love Oops All Berries. Like the All Berries Captain Crunch. That's my favorite one. Like, I love it. Yeah, Yoshi stole my star. I'm so mad. And also, good luck studying, Rolly. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the resub, and have a great night. What? Just Bunches was discontinued! Okay, well, here's my tip. Go to Aldi, and get just the honey granola clusters in the cereal aisle, and it's like the same thing. It really is. I can't remember who told me to do this, and it's so stupid that it works. One of you guys told me to do this. What? Oh, come on! Oh, wait, why did we... I thought that would be one where it's like, tie. No, everybody wins. That's so stupid. No contest again. I didn't know you could just all win. I thought you could, excuse me, I thought 3 people could win, but not 4. Stupid. Oh. I can't have Cheerios anymore. I really like Cheerios, but again, like my senior year of high school, when my acid reflux really hit and got out of control, and lactose intolerancy really hit and got out of control, it was a double whammy, and I got a stomach ulcer because of the double whammy. I couldn't have Cheerios anymore. They would make me feel like I was going to die. Like, literally. They were so bad. And, just because of the fiber, and it was funny because when I was teaching dance, I had students that were like, hey, Miss Bobo, can you eat Cheerios, like, still? And I was like, nope. And they're like, we can't either! What happened? I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea, but I can't eat them anymore. They destroy my stomach, and so I know I'm not alone. A lot of people have this issue. I don't know. Apparently, it was more common, because my grandma couldn't eat them either. And she also said, she's like, I can't eat cereal at night. My body will not take it. Just like I said, I can't have, like, savory in the morning. I have to have sugary. And at the same, like, at that point, she had always said this, and then at that point, I tried to have cereal at night for a snack. I would have cereal so much after dance as a snack. Couldn't do it anymore. It would destroy me. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just insane now. I still feel like this is somewhat out of sync. Oh! Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna have to refresh it every couple turns. Oh my god, my mom loves Life cereal, and I like it, but it gets soggy like 10 seconds after you add the milk. So you like eat all that's on top, and then you just end up like throwing the rest down the garbage disposal. Like, well, it was too soggy and disgusting. Does this board not work where you can buy multiple stars? I thought it did. Oh, this is just like traditional, like DK's Jungle Adventure, so that was false advertising earlier. I thought that this was the one where you could buy like multiples. Isn't that a DK board though? What game am I thinking of? Yeah, Life is one that's better to snack on without milk. I agree. I think that's just the way to eat it. I do like the Life, or I don't even know if it's called Life, but like the Quaker Squares. I like that one too, but I get burnt out on it if I have too much. Like, if I haven't had it in a while, I'll be like, this is the best stuff ever. That's DS. Oh, okay. Gosh, it's been a long time since I played that board on DS too. I guess I just was getting it mixed up because I don't play the sport super often. Which maybe that's why, because it's just like a basic board. But it's DK and Jungle, and I'm like, I feel like it's the most boring of all the I mean, Bowser I think is the worst, but this is probably like the most boring of them, other than that. Dory guy, how's it going? Ooh. I'm a soggy cereal person, I have to come out. That's like some I can do, but the Life is not one of them. I'm like, Life cereal I cannot do soggy. I am one of those people that I have to dip all my cereal in the milk first before I take that first bite, though. If it's like dry on top, unless it's Life cereal, I can't do it. It's too much. Ice Yoshi, welcome to the stream as well. It's going good. We're just talking about cereal. Cereals we like. Cereals we don't understand. We don't really talk about cereals we dislike too much. I just said I didn't like golden, any cereal with golden in the name, but that was about the extent of that, because I'm a pretty big cereal person. I will say my #1 favorite cereal ever, though, is Waffle Crisp. It's the best, and you can hardly ever find it. Although I feel like they changed the formula. Like, last time I had it, it wasn't as good as, like, the Eggo waffle cereal, which I think they also discontinued, so I just never... They discontinue my waffles, and it makes me very upset every time. I don't mind soggy Life, but I don't really like milk in general, so I'm a team dry cereal. See, I'm the opposite. I love milk, but I don't like soggy cereal, and I can't even have milk anymore anyway. I'm living that soy milk life. Oh. God. Ah! Speaking of that soy milk life, I don't know what it is, but Starbucks is like the only place you can get soy milk in your... I mean, I think you can get it at Dunkin' too, but Starbucks is like the only place you can get soy milk in a drink in place of regular milk. I mean, everywhere else only offers like almond and oat. Like a lot of like local coffee shops, they don't have soy, they have almond and oat. And I'm like, it just doesn't taste as good in a chai, you know? I'm like, I'm about that soy chai, why? I'll get almond if I have to. The first time I ever had oat milk, I got sick on it. Well, I didn't get sick on it, but I got sick after eating it, and that kind of ruined it for me. So, otherwise I would like it. I know I would like it, but I can't because it came back up once, so no. But I love oats, so like, I don't care. I know I would like it had that not happened. It's a psychological thing. Yes, I will do this. But yeah, I don't like almond as much in drinks. Like, I like almond milk fine, but I prefer soy milk over any other milk alternative. But it's like every coffee place I go to, it's like they'll offer soy milk at first and then they won't offer it anymore, or they will just not offer it, period, to begin with. No. But anyway, and then like I tried to go, this was like back before COVID, so this would have been like early 2020, like before the pandemic actually ruined people's lives. But I was in Canada, and they, you know, Tim Hortons is like bigger than Starbucks in Canada. And I would go there and be like, can I get a soy chai? And they're like, we don't have soy milk. And I'm like, why? And they're like, well, because not enough people order it. Like, we can't justify buying it, and then it just goes bad. And I'm like, that is the biggest lie on the planet. You know how many people I know drink soy milk? If they offered it, it would be fine. Like, there's no way. If they're more popular than Starbucks in Canada, they would be totally fine. But instead, they just didn't. And then it's like, after I came back, post-pandemic, or, I mean, the pandemic was still going on, but it wasn't like the height of it when I was actually allowed in Canada again. So this was like last year, they had soy milk suddenly, and I'm like, oh wow, you mean that thing that not enough people bought, even though you're like, you know, this oh my god, I hate you! This is the second time he's stolen from me! Ugh. Anyway. Regardless, I like all milk alternatives, but I definitely prefer soy milk in, like, a latte style drink. I know, why does he keep doing this? Stupid. Yeah, who picked Yoshi? Yeah, who picked Yoshi? Against me? Oh, be something good then. I don't know if I've ever had cashew milk. I love cashews, so I probably would like it a lot. Oh, no. This is a lame one. Oh well. It's fine. It is so fine. It's almost fine. Yeah, banned. Let's ban Shliam over that. Banned. Oh, crap. Oh, what? I already messed up! It's easier on the T3. I'm too big of a noob. Come on, I missed so many. What if you just ban anyone who picks a winning CPU? That would be part of my only bans channel, Shliam, where I only ban people. I don't offer any other kind of, like, fun. You know. I only ban last 5 turns. Ah! Schnoodle. So this is the guy someone was saying, like, oh, the, Chuck Quizmo. I'm like, I had to think of his name. Chuck Quizmo's in Mario Party 8. And I'm like, what? They meant this guy, because he definitely is like Chuck Quizmo's cousin or something. But, yeah, for only $10 a month you can be banned from the stream. The more fun format of only bans would be if you, like, for $10 a month, you ban someone else at the stream. I mean, it might come right back around and ban you in the end, but yeah, new Patreon tier. Super dumb. I was reading an article in Cosmo recently, because I picked up a copy of Cosmo on my way home from Memphis after the St. Jude Summit. I was like, I need something fun for on the plane home, and we had a delay at our connecting flight, so just had time to kill, and I was like, you know, let's read Cosmo, because I don't know, I haven't read a magazine in like forever. And I read this whole article about people who make a living taking like foot pics. Bonus! Oh man. Anyway, but it was like, oh, my OnlyFans account, I charge this much for this and this much for that, and I'm like, what an interesting... If you're gonna go into like the sex industry, I feel like that would be the best way to do it. Because you would never have to show anything besides these weird... I don't get it. I mean, that's not my thing. If that's your thing, great. But I was like, this is the most bizarre article to read. Like, if you'd shown that to me in like middle school, I would have been like, what? So confused. You know, I'm not, no shame to anybody. I just think it's like really funny. God, I don't know. I feel like he's gonna screw me over if I do this, so I'm not doing it. Oh, plus the star is like on this path anyway, I think. Yeah, it is. What the heck? Anyway, it was an interesting article, just reading like different things that people do. I'm like, what an interesting way to make a living. I don't know. Anyway, not gonna lie, I follow a woman who started as a Twitch streamer, but now also does fandom. And based on what she's posted about how much she makes off it, I feel like I made bad life choices. Seriously, people make so much money off of that, and it's like, that is so bizarre. I mean, I guess like the sex industry is like $1 billion business anyway, right? And I feel like that's a lot, because it's that's what's interesting to me about it. Is that it's not like a private body part. Like, it's not a private part of your body. Like, you can go, anybody can go out and wear like flip-flops or, you know, anything. So it's just interesting that that is an industry. Like, that's where I come from, because I'm not somebody who's like, wow, that really gets me going. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. So it's just like, it's interesting to me. I don't know, just like real talk. I think it's very... It's one of those things like I couldn't have come up with myself. You know, I couldn't have come up with this industry either. This gaming industry that we all live in now. It's so fun and it's so unique, and you know, the world is wild. It's a wild place. I'm serious. Like, I could make $25K a month making men feel bad about themselves and demand they give me money while I'm working a real job. That's terrible. Oh man. What? Last year you came across a fart fetish channel? I guess everybody has their thing. You know, I feel like most people probably don't talk about their fetishes publicly anyway, but if they have any. Dang it! So close. Wait, when I was 11 I came across this video of Wario saying, oh my god, in the Japanese Mario Party, The entire comment section was a flame war involving this one guy against everyone else? What? He was adamant that people who watched LPers were brainwashed and zombified. Oh my god. The comments of anything, you guys. Anything that gets like a lot of attention. I see this on Instagram especially. It's like, so many people are like, I came here for the comments because they're always so toxic. Like, it's just people arguing over the dumbest stuff. And you know, it's just like, some of these people are just doing it for the sake of getting a rise out of others because they don't have anything else going for them, I guess. I'm proud to say MDub brainwashed and zombified me! No! Yeah, it's a very, the internet's a kind of a scary place, and it's kind of sad, honestly, like, that people are so vicious. Like, it's really, like, most things online are not that deep, and people make them so deep all the time. I'm gonna use my slow go candy just to ensure I get more than one. So, anyway. I feel like I don't post just negative stuff online for the most part. I mean, sure, not every opinion you have is gonna be like, wow, this is great, but like, I feel like I don't go out of my way to say things just to be like, over the top, like, hey, I don't say, at least I try not to, I don't know, I'm sure I've maybe guiltily, or I'm guilty of doing this without knowing it, but I just try to, like, not get involved in things that are, like, negative energy just for the sake of being negative, or, you know, you're allowed to be disappointed in something, you're allowed to have an opinion, but to like go off the deep end and like try to make other people feel bad about like having the opposite opinion or something, that's when it gets weird. And it's like, it's like, if that person's allowed to not like something and you're allowed to like something that somebody else doesn't like it's just not, it's just a very toxic, weird way that people communicate online, and I don't understand it, so I just stay out of it. I think the thing that bothers me most on the internet now, as a feminist, because I kind of realized this recently, and I was like, you know, that's really not okay. Like, I don't like that people do this. And if I said anything, I'd probably just get called this name and be like, okay, whatever. I hate that, like, okay, Karen, I want to know what the male equivalent of that is. Like, what's the name we give to a man who is, like, this outdated, like person who's like demanding or whatever? Like, why is it just women? Why is Karen a thing? I never see anything be said about men. I'm not like, okay, Bill, or whatever. I just think that needs to kind of die. You know, it's not funny. It's just kind of like, wow, that's disrespectful and taking women back, because, like, God forbid you say anything that, like, and I get it that it's not really said to people who are the greatest all the time, but I don't think we need the added negativity. You know what I mean? I've never seen Kevin or Ken, so if that's true, then people do not say it. So I'm just like, well, and like, I get that there's worse things, but do you really need to say it online? Like, do you really need to put that energy out there? I just think it's very odd. Like, I just don't understand when people go out of their way to, like, say that. And I've definitely, like, said it at some points when I first heard it, and I'm like, you know, I'm kind of mad at myself that I said that now, because it's like, I don't really need to degrade anyone else. I don't know the whole story. You're never gonna know the whole side. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, none of it needs to be said. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, oh my god, if you've ever used it, I've used it too. I don't think that's something I'm gonna be using anymore. Because I just think it's like, it's just disrespectful. And it's not necessary. Like, it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't add anything positive to the world. It does not solve any problems. It just makes people feel bad. So, yeah, being nice should be the standard, and it's not. Or just, like, if somebody, like, is being a jerk, that's too bad for them, you know? They have to put themselves to bed at night and deal with their mean attitude, or their life is the one that, their life is gonna suck because of their own choices to be rude. Like, they're not gonna get any kind, dang it! They're not gonna get any ultimate payoff from that. So it's like, you don't really have to don't really have to do anything. I know that's really hard. Sometimes you want to say, like, and I'm not talking about, like, if you need to stand up for somebody, like, that's great. But just to, like, add fuel to the fire, I guess, is what I kind of don't get about the internet. So, sorry. I missed a lot of comments. I'm sorry. Anyway, you're never gonna know the whole story, you know? You'll never know the whole story behind what is happening in somebody else's post. You're only gonna know their side. And I don't think it's really necessary to, like, jump to conclusions. We're all human, we all do it. I just want to try to be better myself. So I'm like, you know, sometimes I just wonder if I had approached some things differently, that I wouldn't, like, because I feel like I can be very, like, standoffish because of that sometimes, or like, oh, I'm not gonna, like, I'm kind of, like, I don't even want to put anything out there because there's so much hatred out there. I don't know, so I'm like, well, it's never too late. I'm just gonna have a different approach. But yeah. So, anyway. Wow, I really did things with this. I'm glad that I super made a difference. Also, C9 Cage. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I said hi to you. Or Master Starman, welcome as well. When I think of Ken, I think of Street Fighter or Barbie. When I think Ken, I think Barbie. Like, all the way. It's also weird that the label people are using for this group of women is just a name that a lot of people have. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It is like a name that I know a lot of people with that name, and it's like, one person I know with that name is like the nicest person on the planet too, so it's like, that kind of sucks that that's like slang. But yeah. Right, Quincy cussing. Heck, from all the places I've worked at with customers, I've dealt with more entitled men than women. That's just like the feminist in me coming out too. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't like anything that like targets women specifically when it's like, you know, women aren't the only people that are acting this way. But, you know, it's a weird. The internet is a weird place. I'm also scrolled back in chat, so sorry guys. Like I say, karma will get them eventually. Karma never misses a person. I agree. I know not everybody believes that, but I believe in it. I think what goes around comes around. Anyway. Yeah, it's absolutely not COVID, just too many parents who can't spend enough time with their kids. I don't even really want to blame the parents. A lot of the time they're just trying to survive, but geez. I think that's it. Like, everybody's stressed over something. Everybody has things going on that they don't want to advertise because they're like, it's too much to deal with, or like they're embarrassed or whatever, and it's like, so then just attitudes come out and it's like not always a positive thing. But then people go over the top with it. But yeah. I think one of my favorite tropes now is a group of people that are all kind of terrible individuals but learn a sense of belonging in a group. Like online, you mean? I guess so. Like when they all jump to the same battle for no good reason or whatever. It's just really an odd place. That's why I'm not active on Twitter. I guess I don't follow pretty much on Twitter. If somebody posts something that's like overly negative or just jumping on the bandwagon of something that's really like not necessary, I just unfollow. I'm like, okay, I don't even care if they're like, you know, I don't even care who it is. I'm just like, you know, I really don't need to be surrounded with this when I go online. That's not what I need to see. So like, you know, that unfollow button is there for a reason. What? My punches were good! My punches sucked! Yeah. I've never dealt with too much on Twitter. I definitely have seen things that are like, okay, no, I'm not okay with that, bye. But I feel like I've dealt with more negativity on like other social media platforms, but I have since removed myself, so it's like, it doesn't even matter anymore. I am not going the right way for the stars. Wait, this is not what I want. Wait, none of these are what I want. I'll just do this one. That's kind of fun. I know one of my worst weaknesses is to learn not to take things so personally sometimes, and I'll be the first to admit it. I mean, at least you're aware of it, right? Oh, there are coins up here. Got the last 3 coins on the... Oh, what? And then I lost them! Anyway. It is going well. We're having a fun time. We've been talking about cereal. We've been talking about the tea online. We've been talking about... What else are we talking about? I feel like we've talked about a lot of random things tonight that are not related to each other, but... You kids keep me young! God, I love you so much. I actually said that to Odie the other day. We were talking about somebody, and I was like, yeah, but this person had, like, a cool mom that would let him get away with anything and, like, do whatever he wanted underage. And he's like, yeah, like, a cool mom? And I'm like, it's a real thing, I swear! It's not just a Mean Girls. I'm talking about somebody I used to know. What is the 411? Oh, man. I just finished drinking a tea. Ooh, this is my second tea of the day. I don't usually have 2, but I've been trying to hydrate as much as I can because of my arm being so sore. I know that having a lot of liquid will help for my muscles, but it also just was comforting. Yeah, there's definitely a cool mom in the high school circle of friends I had. Yeah, I knew a couple cool moms in my high school friends. Well, I mean, they were dance friends, but still high school. In high school was when it was like, oh, their moms were cool with weird things that my mom would not be cool with. But I just did not partake. Anyway. I've gone through Tim Hortons drive-thru at least 3 times today. Whoops. I haven't been to Tim Hortons in over a year now. One day, I'll go back to Canada with Odie. But, yeah. I've been to actually, it's been almost a year and a half since I was last in Canada. I think there are some Tim Hortons in the U.S., but they're in, like, more northern states. Like, I think there's some in, like, Wisconsin, maybe, and, like, northern Michigan. I don't think they have that many, though. Whereas, like, there's one on, like, every corner in Big Ten. Hold on, I have to resync this again. There we go. Lily Lang, did I say hi to you? Because I don't know if I did, but welcome to the stream. Maine has a few. Right, like all the like northern states. Last turn! Ah! Anyway. I don't know if I don't know if it's still there, but I used to stop at the Tim Hortons in Columbus, Ohio. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been to Columbus in years. So it's possible. I think the last time I would have been in Columbus, Ohio would have been for OhioCon, which is an anime convention. It was actually my first anime convention. But that would have been in like 2014. I don't know. It would have been almost 10 years ago. I stopped every time I drive between Indy and Pittsburgh. That's pretty funny. I feel like maybe there are some in one in northern Indiana, but it's nowhere I've ever been, so like, I don't know. I lived in Maine for 4 years, and I've never seen a Tim Hortons. Huh, well. My cousins in Buffalo swear by Tim Hortons. I can't part from my Dunkin' and occasional Starbucks as of now, though. Starbucks is my go-to. That's my favorite. of like the big chains. If there's a local place, I will always like go to the local place to try and support them. Especially when like touring. Like when Odie and I went to Memphis, there was literally a local coffee shop next to a Starbucks, and I was like, I'm not gonna go to Starbucks, I'm gonna go to this local place, because that's just more fun. But like, so anytime there's a local place, I will always choose it, but if not, then my go-to is always Starbucks. Dunkin' is okay, but it's just like a different, I always get the same drink, I always get a soy chai, as I was talking about earlier. And I always, like, Starbucks is the best. I don't know. Dunkin's is good, but it's not as good in my opinion. I just don't like it as much. They do make a mean grilled cheese, though. That is like my favorite thing to get at Dunkin' Donuts. They have more like food. I mean, I guess Starbucks has food too, but it's like pretty pricey. It's like the, oh, I only wanted to run here and I'm desperate, so I'm getting this, you know, $7 sandwich food. And I feel like I'm always disappointed by Dunkin' when it comes to their donuts. Like, what? I say as I'm drinking out of a Dunkin' Donuts cup. I don't know. My mom's like, you need to go in the morning when they're like fresh, because after that, they're just not even remotely good. That's the thing though, Starbucks is definitely, I feel like Starbucks is just like the most expensive, always. When it comes to coffee, tea, etc., I strongly prefer DIY or making it at home. I make tea at home a lot. I don't usually make lattes, I usually leave that up to if I go out somewhere. Like, I never have a chai tea latte at home. But that's my go-to drink out. I love hot chocolate too. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't ever order coffee, but you know. We are to the bonuses. Newsflash, incoming bonus. And it's gonna be the green star. I landed on a couple of these, maybe not. It's not me. Oh, I do love custard filling. Although jelly filled is the best. I still think my favorite. I got 2 jelly filled donuts from the gas station the other day because they had Krispy Kreme. Oh my god, they're so good. I think Krispy Kreme has the best jelly filled donuts. I think they're my favorite because they're like a good size. They're not too bulbous. They have a good amount of jelly to donut. Like, I think they're my favorite. Although I feel like they're always overpriced in the gas station, but whatever, it's fine. Woo! I definitely moved the most. Okay. Running star. Ooh. Please have a candy star. I don't know. Well, I did buy some stuff. Yes, let's go! Let's go! Okay, well, I got 2 bonus stars to make up for the 2 that Yoshi sniped from me. Jerk. I've never tried Shipley's. I also like, I always try to go to like local donut places too. Or like local chains. But Krispy Kreme, I way prefer to Dunkin'. But will I actually say no to a donut? No. Oh, let's go! You're the superstar! Ah! I don't even know how much everybody had at the end there. Oh! If I hadn't gotten those 2 bonuses, then I would have won by coins, I guess, unless Yoshi got bonuses. It worked out! Big win! Sniped in the last couple bonuses, so that works out. Karma came back to get you, Yoshi. Oh, I only spent 5 coins more. That was like one of those twice candies I bought really early on. Okay, 162. I was killing it with the rolls this time. Usually I roll like a 1 every turn, but not this time. Alright, well that was kind of fun, because it wasn't like I was dominating the whole time or anything. It's kind of fun when it's like either a, you know, the results change everything at the last second or it's a really close game. I feel like it was relatively close. Let's go! Yay! Bum! Anyway. Well, sweet. I know that this board was shorter than usual, and the stream is going to be shorter than usual, but I feel like we've had a lot of fun tonight. I've had a great time chatting with you all, and just talking about various random topics with you guys. Yeah, I was truly rolling in America. You got me. So stupid. I want to just remind you all, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I had my schedule listed for Saturday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern as to be determined. Well, it has since been determined. I'm having movie night tomorrow night. We're gonna watch Bridesmaids. Look up to see, if you're not from the US, be sure to Google what services that's on for you to see if you have the movie on any streaming services. But if you are in the US, it's on Peacock, Hulu, and there's one other one I can't remember. There's another one that it's on too. So if you have any of those streaming services, you'll be able to get it. Other than that, the only option you could really do is either renting it or having if you have the DVD, obviously, but like, renting it would probably be your next best bet. But even if you want to just come hang out and listen to the commentary, like, I'll be here. We'll be hanging out, having a fun time. It is wedding season, and we're approaching my 1-year wedding anniversary with Odie, so, you know, I'm getting all the hype in for that. It's been a fun time. It's weird to think it's almost been a year. Like, what? Crazy cray. But I think I had Bridesmaids on DVD, but I don't know what happened to it. No. I'm gonna start tomorrow's stream at 8 o'clock. We'll probably start the movie around, like, 20 after 8, something like that. Oh my god. You're not missing anything, Master Starman. They could have just left that scene out entirely. Like, it would have been fine. But this is my favorite movie ever! I'm so excited! I know we've done 2 guilty pleasures, and we've done 1 legitimate, like, oh my god, I love this movie. So this is my second legitimate, I love this movie. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow night. It was between that and Just Dance, but my arm is too sore, so I'm gonna just wait on Just Dance until later. And I might go ahead and, like, publish my schedule soon of, like, the upcoming month, essentially, just so you guys know what to look forward to before my surgery, because it is gonna be more gaming content now, less gaming content after. So, I have all kinds of plans in the works. I also mentioned I do plan on doing a couple pop-up streams in the coming weeks, because I don't have, like, a lot of plans, so I definitely have some times where I can stream during the week on days I normally wouldn't, or just at random times in the evening, in the afternoon, whenever. Odie always streams in the afternoon during the week. He streams from noon to 3 p.m. Eastern typically, so it won't be at that time. It'll be a little bit later than that at the earliest. But I do want to have some pop-up streams, and I might have some YouTube streams as well, just because I haven't done one of those in a while. But I'm excited. Tomorrow night will be a lot of fun. It's going to be a very chill night, so if you want to get snacks and get totally into it, go for it. I definitely will be doing that on my end. But this has been so much fun. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but short and sweet. I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. Let me read off everything that we had happen tonight. So we had subs and resubs from Phoenix Warriors, Tim Lauren, Rolly64, Shliam, Kaboomek, and Cole the Camel. Thank you so much for those resubs. We had gift subs, 4 gift subs from Psycho Nacho Man, and we had 2 gift subs from Phoenix Warriors. So thank you guys so much for gifting those subs. And Psycho Nacho Man, Scott Man, Casanova, thank you for all the bits tonight. Thank you guys for being so active and alive in the chat, and just thank you for being here. Oh, I should mention, yeah, I'll probably have the stream tomorrow, just like, no one even cares about this, but I'll have it like mature audiences because it is an R-rated movie. So, giving it a ba for Sakura Princess. The effing cookie! Everyone make sure you have popcorn or your preferred snack on hand. Yes, definitely. And have Jordan almonds. Oh my god. So, it'll be so fun. I mean, the C word does get said. It's true. So, like, there might be some audio that comes through on my mic that's, like, not the most appropriate. So, definitely, you know, we'll have mature streaming on. You know that teenage girl, though? And I'll point this out tomorrow, too. You'll hear me say this again. But the teenage girl that comes into the jewelry store that, like, she... And, oh my god, I started to say Tina Fey. She's not even in the movie. She and Kristen Wiig have this argument. That's the main girl in Detective Pikachu, the one with the Psyduck. That's her. That was like one of her first movies. And I'm like, why do I know this girl? When I saw Detective Pikachu, and I'm like, oh, she's the like teenage girl that comes into the store in Bridesmaids. So yeah, she's the like supporting female lead in Detective Pikachu, interestingly enough. So, I thought that was cool. But anyway, let me see if, or let me see who is streaming at the moment. I'll give a little raid and have a little fun. Maybe. I don't know. Do I... Honestly, maybe... I think I'm just gonna call it here. Because... there's a lot of, like, weird things being played that I feel like... I'm just gonna call it. We're just gonna not worry about it, so... We're not gonna worry about it. I'm sorry. We'll raid next time or something. I'm just gonna get going. I think that'll be the easiest. But you guys have a wonderful night. I would find somebody new, but I get kind of nervous to do that because usually they either don't speak English and we end up making a fool of ourselves, or they're like really not my style. I just like to know the person before I raid them, usually. So I'm just gonna call it there. We don't really need to raid a stream that has like 2,000 people at it. So, you guys, it's been a wonderful night. I'm gonna go ahead and share my plugs, my links. They're all in the link tree. Shout out to my patrons who chose tonight's board. Thank you for choosing DK's Treetop Temple instead of Bowser's Warped Orbit, because I honestly prefer this board to that one, so it's all good. Keep in mind that we won't be seeing Mario Party 8 for a little while because I'm going to skip it next round and come back to the final board the round after that, after I've had some healing time with my thumb next month and probably the month after. But you guys have a wonderful night. If you want to find me on Discord or Twitter or anything, it's all going to be in the link tree on my social media, YouTube, everything's on there. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. I'll go ahead and post my schedule really quickly too, in case anybody hasn't been here for a while. But Monday, Friday, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow night we'll have movie night and it'll be a fun time. So I'm looking forward to that. I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for being understanding of my shorter stream tonight and my later start time. So, oh gosh, I would wave with that arm, but I can't. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!